Hi, I'm Bobby Rio from Magnetic Messaging, and this video is called 3 Rules to Text Flirting. Every message you send should have some type of playfulness and flirtation. You should always aim to demonstrate a fun side of your personality every time you're texting a girl. Now, during the first few messages, you're just trying to show her that you can be fun and social around girls. Your text should always present the impression that you live a fun and adventurous life. Stay light and playful, then jump into serious topics, and then back into being playful and flirtatious. The technique is to banter with the girl back and forth and leave the interaction on a high note by either stop texting the girl back or finishing it with a text like talk later. It's also important to display small chunks of your personality in these messages and avoid being boring. This means that you never make statements like I'm bored, or if she asks what you're up to, never text something like nothing special or nothing really. Instead, answer by being interesting, playful, and intriguing when texting a girl. So let's talk about the 3 rules to text flirting with girls. So rule number 1 is every text should offer something. Rule number 2, keep it short, flirty, and fun when texting a girl. And rule number 3, use push-pull. So let's go through each of these things. Alright, so rule number 1, every text should offer something. Look at your phone, look at the text that you've sent, and see how many times you sent a girl a message like, what's up, or how you doing. Now erase those messages and vow to yourself from now on when you text a girl, you're never going to send these dull, personality-less messages again, and you are going to employ text flirting. These texts do nothing to highlight any of your unique, fun, and playful bits of your personality, and they totally put the woman on the spot to keep the texting going. You're handing her control. And since a sexy girl is probably getting hundreds of these type of texts from different guys every week, these kind of texts begin to repel the woman. Every text you send must offer some value to the woman getting it. It must also include elements of your unique style. So a much more playful and fun message to text a girl would be something like, stop thinking about me, or you just popped into my head and I wanted to say hi. These messages don't force her to keep the conversation going, but they make her want to text you back, and they get her flirting over text with you. Remember, every message should offer value. Rule number 2, keep it short, flirty, and fun when texting a girl. Texting girls is not the way to really get to know a woman. Instead, think of it as a chance to give a girl a sneak peek look at what you're like as a guy. Show her a movie trailer version of your sense of humor, your interests, and your personality, and flirt a lot. When you're texting a girl, use the same flirtatious tone you would use when you're with her. This means tease her, subtly make jokes, get her smiling, make her laugh, make her crave getting a text from message. Make her crave getting a text message from you. If you just met a girl at a club and you plan on sending her a message the following day, forget messages like, hey, it's Chris, it was good meeting you last night, what are you up to? Instead, start the conversation off with something playful and flirtatious that gives her a sneak peek of your unique personality. So a much more appealing text to send the first time would be something along the lines of like, is it too soon for casual text? I mean, I just met you. Maybe we should wait. A text like that's going to put a smile on your face. I'm sure you can see how interesting and fun it would be for her. I'm sure you can imagine that a text like that, is it too soon for casual text? I mean, I just met you, maybe we should wait. That's going to make her laugh. That's going to be different than the other text she's getting, and it's going to make her anxious to know what comes next. Rule number 3, use push-pull when texting girls. Have you sent a woman a text and she didn't message you back for a few hours? What went through your mind the entire time you were waiting for her to respond? You probably couldn't stop thinking about her. You must build intrigue and mystery when texting girls. It creates the roller coaster effect in your text. You want to be spontaneous. You want to be a little vague. You always want to be unpredictable. So if you're usually texting your girl back a few minutes after she messages you, Every third or fourth time, wait 30 to 90 minutes to return her text. Sometimes even wait the entire day and don't even respond to the next day. This gives her a chance to think about you and get you rolling around in her mind. It lets her experience the pleasure of eagerly anticipating your next message. This is probably the most important concept to remember when text flirting with girls.